This is the annual marriage health check preventative health plan, and this is the segment on sex and marriage. Sex is a really important area in a marriage, and it can often be an area where the marriage does go wrong. The thing is, though, too, is that when there is a problem with sex or problem with intimacy in a marriage, it's not just about sex. It's about the relationship. It's about the emotional bond. And what gets in the way of, two people being close is often all the other things. Okay? So if there is, resentment, then that's going to make somebody not want to be close to the other person. If there's been some way in which there's been hurt, or a person feels unsupported or unrecognized, or doesn't have the attention that they want, that's going to create some walls into getting close. And then on the other side, sex is that place where you can build those bonds as well. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to go kind of off track with your sexual relationship and do nothing about it, because over time that's going to deaden the relationship. But the other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to just think this is just about sex, and then if one person is the one that's not wanting sex or is not wanting sex as much, you don't want to blame that person and say, okay, well, this is your problem or it's your fault and you need to change this to make this better, because that's not true and it's not going to solve the problem. So what you both need to do is you both need to accept that if there is a lack of intimacy in your relationship, it's up to both of you to recognize what's causing that, and for both of you to be willing to make changes to address that. Okay, so it's not just about one person saying, okay, I agree to have sex more even though I don't want to. It's about, well, what's getting in the way of this sense of closeness that's not drawing the two of you together, naturally. It's, what's keeping you from having a sense of emotional intimacy that's naturally feeding into your sexual connection. And it's really important that you know that the basis of your sexual connection is that sense of love and closeness and appreciation for the other person. So if there are things that are stopping you from feeling that way, those are the things that you really want to make sure you start to talk about, and you start to commit to making some changes in those things.